It must be no secret to you that there is no longer in this world a canonical type of artist. The world of art is now a land without paths. As the great thinker Jidhu Krishnamurti once said, it is a pathless land. Because there have been too many revolutions. Revolution after revolution, mostly coming from the technological side, has devalued the value of humans and increased the value of technology. And the latest revolution, of course, is that of artificial intelligence. Humiliation upon humiliation is laid on top of us humans, us artists, us who only wish to live our lives in a meaningful manner. And, well, what is one to do in this situation? We are keen to search for advantage. Some of us look for little hacks, little shortcuts to get away from the AI menace. Others engage in AI, hoping that this, just like the camera, will allow for some people to flourish, be it in a much less interesting way than before the technological innovation. I apologize for the noise. I'm actually walking home right now, but at least you know my voice is not AI, because I'm literally just walking in the street right now. And I think actually there's a middle way between engaging in AI and shielding oneself from it. I think if we look at what we truly need, it is simply a revival of the world of art. There have been a great many of those in the history from which we can learn, and those that have been the most successful, those that we admire the most today, those that truly engaged the greatest minds of their generations, are those revivals that looked not to destroy the past, but instead to recreate it. Because in doing so, think about the pre-Raphaelites, in trying to go back to art before the time of mannerism, before the codification of painting, where you literally had to have a brown tree in the middle of your painting in order to balance the composition, and that was just a rule in the academy. Those pre-Raphaelites tried to reproduce the past, and in doing so they set an ideal for themselves, a technical ideal impossible to reach, because they were no longer living in the time of Raphael, and so it was impossible to become him. But in trying to become him, they imitated his spirit, and they reached greatness, and they revived art from the nearly algorithmic nature that it had acquired for itself. And I think this is precisely what we need to do right now. You only get to live once. When you're 70 years old, you want to look back at your life and know that you've done everything that you could to restore pride in the name of art. That you were in this forest with no direction, no compass, and where every step could lead you in the wrong direction forever. And that you chose the right path. And the right path is this: find something that inspires you in the past. Understand what in the past 100 years of art has gone wrong, and look for the solution. And in looking to recreate the past, you will enable the spirit of those greatest painters of all, and you will revive the world of art. And you will be able to look back at your life and say, I have saved art. I have rescued it from the humiliation that has been dealt upon it by artificial intelligence. Now, my belief is that this restoration will not involve using artificial intelligence in our art. Believe me, I used to be an AI researcher, so I know that AI is no good tool for art. But you make your call, I guess. See you guys next time.